I've been training for 20 years, and today I want to tell you what actually works, what really builds muscle, and what really keeps you injury free, and what really transforms your body long term. Not the trends you see on social media, not the shortcuts, not the unrealistic advice people give online. I'm going to give you real lessons that I've learned across 2 decades of lifting, and I want you to listen carefully because these lessons will save you years of frustration. The first lesson is simple: if your form is wrong, everything else will fall apart. I don't care how strong you think you are. I don't care how heavy you lift. I don't care how hard you push yourself. If your technique is bad, your progress will slow down and your injuries will increase. Most people don't have weak muscles, they have weak form. Most people don't lack strength, they lack control. Most people don't need more weight, they need better technique. Once I fixed my form, everything changed. My strength went up, my muscle growth improved, and my pain levels went down. If you want me to fix your training, build your form properly, and help you stronger without injuries, click in the link in the description and book a call with me. I'll build you a plan and correct your technique and make sure that you stop training in pain. Now let's continue with the lesson that actually matters. Consistency is the number one driver of long-term results. Not perfection, not complicated routines, not expensive supplements, just showing up week after week. Most people train seriously for 2 weeks and they expect transformation. Then they give up when it doesn't happen. The people who look good after years of trainings are the one who stayed consistent. Discipline beats motivation every time. If you can turn training into a habit, your physique will follow. I've seen people with average genetics build incredible physiques because they've stayed consistent for years. And I've seen genetically gifted people look the same for decades because they've never committed. Consistency creates results. The next best thing that actually works is mastering the basics: your squats, your deadlifts, your press ups, rows, pull-ups. These movements will build more muscle than any fancy exercise you see on live. Every time I hit a plateau, I realized I was overcomplicated my training. When I went back to the basics, my progress came back instantly. The basics are your foundation for your physique. You don't need 20 chest exercises. You don't need to shock the muscles with random workouts. You just need to execute the fundamentals correctly and consistently. Another lesson from 20 years of training is this: ego lifting is the fastest way to get injured and slow down your progress. Your body doesn't care how heavy the weights look. Your joints don't care about your pride. Your muscles only care about tension and control. So many people lift weight they can't handle. They swing, they jerk, they cheat every rep, and then they wonder why they don't grow or why their shoulders and lower back hurts. So lift with control, lift with intention, lift with proper form. Your future body will thank you for it. Mind-muscle connection is one of the most important skills you can develop. If you cannot feel the muscle working, you're not training it properly. When I started training, I used to bench press and only feel my shoulders and triceps. Once I learned to slow down the movement and control the bar, my chest finally grew. The weight doesn't matter if the muscle you don't want to train isn't the work. Focus on the contraction, focus on the stretch, focus on the control. This is how you build muscle slowly and safely. Recovery is one of the most underrated parts of training. You don't grow in the gym, you grow outside of the gym. You grow in your sleep. You grow when you fuel your body with strength. You grow when you fuel your body with enough protein and nutrients. If you train hard but sleep poorly, your results will suffer. If you train hard but eat like a bird, your body won't repair properly. Recovery is not optional. Recovery is part of the plan. Warm-ups are another essential part of long-term training. A proper warm-up will warm up your joints. It will activate the right muscles. It will prepare your nervous system. Most people skip the warm-up and go straight into heavy lifts. This is how injuries happen. You can avoid most common injuries just by warming up properly. Another lesson that took me years to understand: your training doesn't need to be 2 hours long. You just need to be focused. A 45 to 60-minute session with high intensity and proper form will build more muscle than a 2-hour session filled with distractions. Quality matters more than quantity. If you train with purpose, you don't need long workouts. Most people don't train hard enough to grow. They stop when it burns. They stop when it gets uncomfortable. They stop before they reach the point where the muscle actually grows. You don't need to destroy yourself, but you do need to challenge yourself. You need to push into the comfort zone. That's where your body changes. If you want a training plan built for your body, your lifestyle, and your injuries, click in the link in the description and book a call with me. I'll help you train properly and safely. Now let's continue. Technique always beats weight. A controlled 40 kg lift will build more muscle than a sloppy 80 kg lift. Muscles don't read numbers, they only feel tension. Lift lighter if you must, cleaner always. You always grow faster and stay injury free. Program hopping is another big mistake. Changing your routine every week destroys progress. Your body needs time to adapt and improve and to get stronger. Stick to a program for at least 8 to 12 weeks. Give your training time to work. Trust the process instead of chasing novelty. You don't need hundreds of exercises. You just need a few core movements formed extremely well. This is how you build a balance technique. This is how you build long-term strength. This is how you avoid injuries. Simple training is effective training. Tracking your progress is essential. If you don't track, you're guessing. Guessing does not build muscle. Guessing does not build strength. Guessing leads to inconsistency. So write down your lifts, write down your sets, write down your reps. By this way, you can track something. This is how you ensure progress. Pain is not normal. Pain is something you push through. Pain is your body sending you a warning signal. If something feels wrong, stop. Fix your technique, adjust your weight, change the exercise. Training through pain ruins your body long term. Rest your body. Stability and mobility matters more than you think. If your core is weak, your lifts will struggle. If your shoulders are unstable, your pressing strength will suffer. If your hips are tight, your deadlifts will feel terrible. Stability gives you control. Control gives you strength. Strength gives you progress. Building muscle takes time. Don't compare yourself to others. Don't rush the process. Don't chase unrealistic expectations. Focus on improving your form. Focus on increasing your strength slowly. Focus on staying injury free. If you stay patient, you will build a physique that lasts for life. Supplements are not the answer. Protein powder is convenient. Creatine is helpful, but none of them replace real food. If your nutrition and are solid, supplements can support you. If your training and nutritions are poor, supplements won't save you. The final lesson from 20 years is this: enjoy the journey. Enjoy learning your body. Enjoy getting stronger. Enjoy improving your form. Enjoy becoming more disciplined. Training is not just about physique. It's about your mind. It's about your confidence, your lifestyle, your long-term habits, your long-term health. If you train properly, you can do this for decades. Your goal should be longevity, not shortcuts, not ego, not aesthetics only. Train for life. That's what actually works. If you want me to fix your training, build your form properly, and help you get stronger without injuries, click a link in the description and book a call with me. I'll build your plan, correct your technique, and make sure that you stop training in pain.